All right, we're live. I'm gonna use the phone. I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Good morning, everybody, from Amsoil Arena. We are off for the third place game in the Duluth Junior Gold Tournament. Edina, JGB White, and the Duluth Bruins, your host of this tournament, battling for third at Amsoil Arena here in Duluth, Minnesota. The Duluth Bruins, they're in the white jerseys. They've got the mix and match breezers. And Edina wearing its green outfits. Outfits? Do you call them outfits?
Probably not.
Probably not. We'll go with green jerseys.
Sweaters, so you hear a lot too.
Yeah, sweaters is a much more common term when we're talking hockey. I'm just thankful that once again they're not wearing the white, because those are near impossible to read the names and jerseys. There's Duluth with an early chance. Leg pad save for Evan Smolik. He is our goalie this morning for the Hornets. He had the big win against Farmington in the first game of the tournament on Friday afternoon. Hornets then beating the Duluth JG16 team in the quarterfinal game Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, a tough 3-0 loss to Moorhead. The Spuds beating Edina for the second time this season, second time in a row. You'll remember that Edina won 2 games up in Moorhead about a month ago, first weekend of January. Edina traveled to Moorhead, won a Friday night game, Saturday morning game for the first 2 wins against the Spuds, but Moorhead answered at Braemar Arena and then again yesterday in the semifinal game. So you'll have Moorhead and Matamidi playing for the championship of the tournament. There was a chance for Nalowski right in front.
Might have been able to hear that chink from up here. That was a
just outside the reach of Lindholm's stick on that crossing pass. So Edina played this Duluth team in the Ryman tournament and took care of them. Not a close game. Duluth had a shorter bench in that game. They do as well here this morning, so it wasn't just a matter of travel back when the Hornets played Duluth. But even play here so far, just a couple minutes in. On the positive side, I think Edina looks much stronger than it did for the start of its game yesterday morning.
I agree.
That wouldn't describe us as a early morning team, an early rising team. But great arena here. Amsoil Arena, home of the UMD Bulldogs.
Great arena.
Your 3-time national champion UMD Bulldogs. Back-to-back national champs pre-COVID, 2018, 2019. I believe they had a good team again in 2020. That Frozen Four was canceled. Bulldogs having a mediocre season. They're kind of midway through the NCHC standings. They had a weekend series at Omaha, so obviously on the road, which gives us the opportunity to be in this building and play in the third place game here this morning.
Yeah, it's too bad they weren't in town. It is. It's fun to, when you come up for one of these Duluth tourneys, to come and take a game in here. We were lucky enough last year to do that. My other son, and in fact, the boys had so much fun they came back and went to the game on Saturday night too.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
You can walk here from the hotel. It's an easy walk.
Yeah, it's a great arena. Only a few years old now, and they've really done a nice job as you walk through the concourse, similar to Heritage Arena. Just some great displays, memorabilia. Here's a chance. But Abdo's pocket is picked, and Duluth comes back the other way, 2-on-2. Puck goes off of Smolik and into the glass behind the net. I think we have higher glass than we do at Heritage.
Yeah.
So hopefully more pucks will stay in play here.
Yeah, I wonder what the rules are on that.
There has to be some minimum requirements, and I would suspect that Heritage is right at the minimum.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, shot from the point by Duluth. Nice save by Smolik, so he's getting some early action.
There you go. Yep, stay with it. There you go.
Okay, Falbo and Gilder. Falbo trying to get it across. The puck made its way through, but Gilder couldn't get a clean stick on it. Fuentes chasing, as he is wont to do. Still battling Fuentes. Now Falbo takes a turn on number 5. Five really having a hard time just getting that puck out of the zone. Fuentes and Falbo don't make that easy for anybody. Fuentes plays it off his skate, but it goes into the middle of the offensive zone for Duluth. Puck comes out. And number 3 brings it back in, but Charlie Cleason quickly takes possession and clears the zone.
A little harder to film. You got to get used to the angles here when you're filming. So apologies if I'm in the stands occasionally. Oh boy.
Well, you're doing a much better job, or we have a much better angle than they do at Baylor's basketball arena. I think I still have altitude sickness from watching that basketball game last night, as well as other sickness just in the way that it ended. Heartbreaking loss for the Iowa State Cyclones. For any of you who happened to catch that, we watched it during our team dinner. Baylor Bears have a brand new arena, and the camera angle is awful. I don't know how you design a new arena in 2023 and not take a camera angle into account, but they failed to do so. Back to hockey.
There you go. Here we go. Bad line change.
There's Morrison.
Oh,
great chance for Morrison. Point blank and the glove saved by Duluth. Best chance of the game so far for Edina. New forward line out with Killen, Balo, and Lindholm. They started the game. Lindy had a couple chances in front. Edina will try to generate those same opportunities here. Oh. Puck in front for Duluth, but no one there to try to put it home. And Lindy up to Killen. He's got 1-on-0.
Oh.
He tries to just dump it in, but that is blocked by Duluth. And Smolik will cover it up.
All right. Once again, we're not. I've been in here before for games, and they'll put all the stats up on this the scoreboard that's hanging from the ceiling, and they're not giving us any love in this tournament. Like no shots on goal, not in any of the games that I've seen on the scoreboards. Oh well. So it's hard to say. It feels like we've been spending a little more time down here in our end, but here we go. Falbo.
Here comes Falbo. He's got a chance. Goes 5-hole. And Duluth makes a nice stop. But another good opportunity for Edina. Hornets getting their chances. I remember from the Ryman tournament that we've got the mix and match breezers with Duluth. Right now, it looks like we've got all Navy out on the ice, but they're Navy breezers, red breezers, black breezers. It's a colorful Duluth Bruins squad.
Boy, high off the glass is your friend, and to your point, like the glass is high. I just watched Koretsky put one, just a nice high bank shot off the glass. That's a good option for all the boys, but defenseman's best friend for sure. Oh. Gilly exerting his will on a poor Duluth skater there.
Gilly's a big kid. He can do that. Strong linebacker for the Edina Hornets, who made it to the championship game. Just literally fell inches short of a state title.
There you go. Oh, out of play. Shoot.
We've talked about the football players on the roster here. We've got Gilder and Morrison, two football players. I think Gilder and Holman. I take that back. Gilder and Morrison play linebacker. Oh, I think Holman played some linebacker too.
Did he?
Charlie Gleason, a defensive back.
Yeah.
He was a starter. So you have some.
Carter was a center. Am I right?
Carter played.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Zentner. Yeah. Carter
did play it for a few years. He was not on the squad this year.
Okay.
But he has a football background, to your point. So things get rough. I like our chances, but we don't want that to happen. We'd like to keep all our guys eligible. How about Griffin? Has he ever played football?
Griffin's not. No, Moens aren't really built for football. We're a lot of limbs and very tall. He is not. There you go.
Well, it's a beautiful building that we're in. A game like this, where you only have, maybe 100 people in the building
right.
total, and that's including the players.
Yeah.
It can feel pretty empty and pretty quiet, pretty cavernous.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, let's get some history here. I'm going to look up when Amsoil opened. Any guesses before we get the answer?
I'm going to go with 2006. I have no clue. Maybe 8. I'm going to go with 2008.
All right. I like 2008.
What do you think?
Yep. Before I look, I feel like the building is 10 years old. So I'm going to go with 2013.
Okay.
You know what? You're technically closer, but I'm gonna call it a tie. 2010.
2010. Okay.
2010 was when the building opened.
Hornets finally we haven't been down here in a while. I feel like. Let's get a little pressure. Morrison.
There's Morrison.
Oh, right off the side of the net. Nope. Oh, wow.
If we go Price is Right rules, though, I went over. So you are the big winner, and you can claim your prize after the game. All right. I felt like Edina came out strong first couple minutes, and we're having a bit of a lull here in the first period.
I would agree.
Approaching the 5-minute mark of the first period. Not a lot of whistles, no penalties yet. Once again, Smollett covers it up. Morrison and Gilder getting physical in front of the net. Not appreciating that Duluth One of the players skated in
Yeah.
after the play, after the whistle.
You can't take it, don't go to the front of the net. That's what I heard Nate say.
Yep, that was
I kind of have to agree with him on that.
A Nate Morrison quote right there.
Yeah.
Not sure if the mic picked it up, but we certainly heard it.
He's not wrong.
No, that is one of the benefits of being in the larger, quieter arena. You get to hear some of the chatter, and it was clean.
It was?
It was clean. He just simply said, you can't handle it, don't go to the front of the net.
That's right. Oh.
20 for Duluth, knocks it down, keeps it in the zone, but that puck gets past him. Here's Gilder racing up the near boards. No icing. Puck stays in the corner. Lindholm and Falbo battling. Holman, wrist shot. Went just wide, almost snuck through Lindy's legs.
That went off the post, I think.
I think it did. Lindholm was screaming. Yeah, that was a very good opportunity for the Hornets. Classic case of good things happen when you put the puck on net. Here comes Falbo up the far side. Off of Lindholm's shin pad to keep it in the offensive zone. Falbo takes control. Gleason steps up. Puck bounces around. Here we go.
Oh.
Can't get through traffic, and Duluth brings it back the other way.
Get it out. Get it out.
You got Griffin Moen and Nolobsky battling. 3 Duluth players. Moen comes away with it. And he sends it into the boards right off his teammate. Right at Lefebvre. Is there a beef with Lefebvre? I'm not aware of.
I don't know.
Griffin and Henry? Do we need to have a sit down? I kid, of course. But that will mean we'll face it off in the Edina zone. Griffin Moen sends it around to Lund on the far side. Lund clears the zone. Nolobsky chasing. Over Lund's glove. And Moen going to give it back to Gleason. Looks like Gleason wants to skate, but it's going to end up being Joing, dumping it into the corner. He chases his own play there. Neither team able to maintain possession or do anything meaningful with the puck right now.
That's a penalty on Navo, unfortunately. A little bit of a slash. Slash in the shinnies.
All right. First penalty of the game on Nolobsky for a slash. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first period. Duluth will go on the power play.
This has got to be, we're going on our 4th period without a goal here.
Great point.
Not typical of this team to not find the back of the net.
No.
So let's kill this penalty, boys, and put one in, or get a shorty.
Todd Joing, the hockey doctor, as we like to call him, he was pretty convinced. Duluth buries that early in the power play here. Duluth gets on the board first. 1-0 Bruins. Power play goal. 2:56 remaining in the first period. It's Duluth who scores first. Back to the hockey doctor's comments. He felt after Moorhead that there just was no puck luck for Edina.
Yeah.
That may be true. I tend to side with you create your own luck, and I don't know that we created our own luck in that game. But it could be something to that as well, that we just, you didn't get the bounces that you needed to put one in and maybe create a spark. To quote Bruce Springsteen, can't start a fire without a spark. Name the song, Jesse.
Oh, Dancing in the Dark.
Yeah, this gun's for hire.
Oh, here we go.
Conrad Killen sends it in. Abdo clears the zone and skates back in. Puck off of his stick. Killen, he's got Falbo in front. Trying to reach him. I have Springsteen Dancing in the Dark trivia for you after we finish our latest round of action. After we score, although Killen's going to have to do it without a stick. His stick all the way on the other side, so he's going to leave the ice.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Whoa.
That's some speed there for the Bruins.
Yeah, number
puck up the ice.
Yeah, number 3's showing some legs. Oh, here's a great chance. Falbo. There we go.
Yeah, all right.
Puck turned over. And you see Falbo celebrating with his dad and Peter Killen there in the far corner. That was fun to see.
Yeah.
So, big answer from the Hornets.
Good play.
About a minute and 20 seconds, give or take, after Duluth got on the board first. So we are all tied up at 1 in the first period. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining. Doesn't surprise you that was just a hustle play from Falbo.
Not at all.
Well, he's going to try and do it again. Battling on the far boards. Fuentes down there helping him out. And it's Gilder looking for Falbo. Can't get it to him in the slot. Harry Koretsky just past him. And it's a 2-on-1 for Duluth. Offsides.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
All right, here's your Springsteen Dancing on the Dark trivia. Bruce Springsteen never has had a number 1 song.
I did not know that.
Dancing in the Dark made it to number 2. Mm. It was on its way to number 1. Do you know what song essentially became number 1 and prevented Dancing in the Dark from getting that number 1 spot and giving Bruce his number 1 song? And he'll always kind of joke about this artist is the one who prevented him from having a number 1 song.
Well, this is some 80s music trivia.
This is 80s music trivia.
I mean, a lot of Michael Jackson would be a good guess.
It's a good guess.
That seems like...
It's not Michael Jackson.
It's not Michael Jackson.
Good guess, though.
Oh.
Edina sending it down. Nolovsky. Lindholm. And it's past Harry Koretsky into the Edina zone. So, I gave you a clue when I said this artist.
Okay, so it's an individual artist.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to... It's not Michael Jackson.
Think about... Well, you're on the right path.
I mean, you got like Michael Jackson. You got Lionel Richie had a lot of hits in the 80s, right? Probably not him. I don't know if any of them were number 1.
Think of some of the biggest albums of the 80s.
There you go.
Chance in front.
Whoa, back down. Janet Jackson. She was a little more late 80s.
Yep. You're kind of fixated on the Jackson family right now.
It's hard to deny. They had a lot of number 1s.
All right. End of the first period.
There we go.
All right, I'll tie it into Duluth and northern Minnesota. I think there are, all would agree, there are 2 musical artists that just stand out in Minnesota music history. One being Bob Dylan, who I'm referring to.
Yeah.
The other being...
Besides Bob Dylan, boy.
Come on. Now you're just...
Now I'm just foggy.
You're showing the wear and tear of a couple nights in Duluth.
I am.
The artist formerly known as...
You said northern Minnesota.
Well, I said Dylan is known in northern Minnesota.
Okay.
But it's right. It's
our man.
Dylan and Prince.
It's our man.
When Doves Cry. When Doves Cry came out and went right to number 1 and prevented Dancing in the Dark from attaining that number 1 spot on the charts. But you think of just
you're a wealth of knowledge, Ryan.
A wealth of useless music trivia. Mm-hmm. you think of these just all-time mammoth 80s albums. It's Purple Rain.
Mm-hmm.
It's Born in the USA. Thriller. You were on that path. There are a handful, right? And they're all kind of 83, 84, 85. I would put Van Halen's 1984 in that category. Throw in a couple Madonna albums.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we could work in a Springsteen Dancing in the Dark reference. Do you think people who are streaming this game are watching it on mute now?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
They are. This is entertainment at the highest level. Have you done a pan around the rink here?
No. I think
we've
this is
got
a great opportunity to do so.
Some great banners. Here's the national champion banners over here.
Both the men and women for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Oh, those are the women over there, right?
Yeah. The women have 5. The men have 3. We'll take them on a tour next whistle.
We got how many Hobie Baker banners over there?
There are a lot. 6.
That's impressive. Nice. Right. Ryan also pointing out Kurt Giles. I think his number's retired or so. Is that where you saw him?
Yeah, number 4, Kurt Giles. We'll zoom in on that next whistle.
Pretty special. Of course, the high school coach for the Hornet boys team.
I believe Giles has 4 state titles for the Hornets. Chasing Willard Eichla and his 8 titles.
On a play.
Let's go up to Kurt Giles here really quick. Can you zoom in there? I got you. Edina, by the way, won a pair of games against Hill Murray this weekend, both by the same score, 5-3 Friday and Saturday night. Hornets are on a 11-game unbeaten streak.
Wow.
They've won 10, tied once, the 1-1 tie with Minnetonka. So Edina really coming together at the right time and putting itself in a good position. Speaking of a good position, there's Harry Koretsky with the blast that goes off the blocker from Duluth. Great chance there for Edina. And Falbo, looking for his next opportunity, decides just to send it in on goal. Jimmy Abdo chases. Puck bounces around in front, and Holman keeps it in the zone.
Good pressure here. There you go.
Duluth unable to clear. Holman poke checks it in. Up ahead to Falbo. Wrist shot.
Oh, man.
Abdo couldn't get his stick on the rebound. And that, I think that was an attempt at a pass that got deflected and out of the zone. Harry dumps it right back in.
Oh, wow. That was a nice shot there by Gilly. There you go.
There we go. Gilder, he's got Fuentes in the slot. Can't get it to him, so he takes the shot himself. Rebounds backhand, but it comes out into the corner. Puck is still there. Falbo and Gilder were battling.
Should be a nice.
Goes all the way down, and the arm is waved, so icing it will be. Good sequence here for Edina.
That was a great forecheck.
Yeah. So, Edina Hornet varsity. Mm-hmm. And you see this frequently with Giles teams. He will mix and match his lines. They don't always start off as strong as they finish. He really does build towards March. And I think this year they were also impacted by, hold that thought, as number 17 breaks in and beats Evan Smolik for the second goal of the game for Duluth. Breakaway goal for Duluth, and the Bruins retake the lead 2-1 here. Roughly 2.5 minutes gone in the second period. So finishing that thought on Edina varsity, we talked about football reaching the championship game. Well, that really delayed the tryout process, and a number of star players on the football team, also hockey players as well. Mason West, most notably, John Warpinski, handful of other guys. And I think that probably played a role into a slower start for Edina. But I think right now Edina has as good a chance as anybody to be playing on Saturday night at XL Energy Center once the state tournament rolls around. Number 17 looking for his second goal in less than a minute. Smolik with a nice stop there, but this Bruins squad really giving Edina a much stiffer test than they received back in Braemar during the Ryman tournament.
You know, in that classic hockey there, we got a couple-minute long forecheck. They get the puck out of the zone for the first time in an eternity, what feels like, and they score, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice job by Lefebvre coming away with that puck. Yeah, Duluth looking much stronger than I remembered him. Oh, great chance in front.
That was a goal.
And that was it went in. It looked like it rattled around. You can see Edina arguing that it didn't go in. The referee didn't hesitate on the call.
They're talking about it.
Yeah, Morrison pretty animated in his argument.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty far away, but the way that it bounced, I think it was the inside of the post with a little net that sent it around.
There was something my eye caught that made me feel pretty confident it went in. I'm not sure what it was exactly.
So 3-1 Duluth, back-to-back goals for the Bruins early in the second period, 11:01 on the clock. So Edina with work to do, a 2-goal hole.
I just saw someone post something about it might be Griffin Mowens. I do know that his jacket is missing. So if anyone's watching, like his mom, you could just throw something out on the group me. I think he thought it was in Koretsky's room or something. So I cannot message anyone because I'm filming. Here we go. Balo behind the net.
How about I message while
there you go.
You do that. But I do like the closed circuit messages to Sarah if she's watching.
Here we go. Nice. Shot. Loose puck. Still loose. Get that, Harry. Harry.
There we go. Tala just came through with thinking that it's Griffin's.
Okay, good.
I'll add to that.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Taking care of the usual out-of-town tournament logistics. Now we're back to focus on our broadcasts. Harry Koretsky down in the corner. 16 comes away with the puck. Whoa, number 8 with a great chance out front for Duluth, but his shot goes wide. Harry across to Falbo, who can't get a handle on it. Gilder finally regains control. He'll skate it in.
Shoot.
But Duluth,
nice play
Harry,
I like that.
Yeah, Harry did a nice job there. However,
oh
no, number 3, good glove save by Smolik.
Whoa. Hey.
Yep. Harry, back down. We got, looks like some punches there. We got some arms swinging. Harry not afraid to antagonize a little bit. We'll see what happens here. I mean, those were swings.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to have some offsetting coincidentals.
Yeah. Things got feisty there. I think I heard slashing for 1. Yeah, I think we have offsetting or coincidental minors, if you will.
We'll call those hormone penalties. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, and by the book, I think those were punches. You throw a punch, you get kicked out. But I don't want to see anybody get kicked out for something like that. That's just a little heat of the moment. No blood, no foul, as they say. So everybody go take 2 minutes and cool off. So those penalties happened.
There you go. We got another penalty coming.
We got a trip
against Duluth.
Golovsky drawing the tripping penalty.
All right, let's put one in here, guys.
Hornets will have their first power play of the game. Not feeling the energy here. The boys, maybe this is the chance to pick it up right now on the power play.
No music in any of these Duluth games either. Kind of mailing it in.
We did have some feedback yesterday afternoon.
really, really spectacular feedback. Like I've never heard, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Lefebvre to Killen. Across to Falbo, but Edina not quite able to send smooth pucks across the ice. There's a better one from Lefebvre. Killen, Falbo. Back to Killen. That shot deflected. Falbo keeps it in. Wrist shot in front. Balo battling in front of the net. Gilder sends it to Falbo.
Oh, shoot.
And here go the Bruins. Falbo up to Gilly. Asking for it back. Gilder was checked off the puck, and we will reset. Under a minute now in the power play for Edina. Falbo at the point.
There you go.
Still keeps it in the zone. He goes down low to Killen, who loses it for a moment. Goes across to Lefebvre. Falbo. Wrist shot.
Safe.
Saved by Duluth. 33 seconds to go in the power play. We are midway through the second period. 7:34 remaining to be exact. 3-1 Duluth. Tanner Homan to Morrison. That one poked away, but Golovsky goes back to Morrison. His pass to Homan too far, so Tanner has to chase that down, and Edina will reset for one last chance on the power play. Gleason up ahead off the boards to Golovsky. Penalty comes to an end for Duluth. The Bruins, I'm not sure why he's not out of the box. The Duluth player's still not out of the box. There, he finally wakes up. I think they were a little confused because of the coincidental minors. We're still waiting for a whistle for those coincidental minors to expire. But Duluth was undermanned for a good 10, 15 seconds there. It's now 5-on-5 hockey. Edina trying to get control in the zone. Fuentes across to Gleason. His shot deflected, but back to Fuentes. And Duluth sends it down for an ice.
All right.
That'll bring Koretsky and number 3 for Duluth out of the box. Their coincidental minors have expired. Six minutes, 12 seconds to go in the second period. We will resurface after the second period. Duluth with an opportunity here. I think it's interesting that you have 3 red breezers on this forward line for Duluth. Makes me wonder if these 3 guys have come up together, played together, so they keep them together. I'm assuming those are guys that were in the Duluth East program at some point.
There we go. Nice.
I suppose they could be
there you go.
Hilltoppers as well. Oh, wrist shot from Fuentes. Great opportunity there.
Oh, check by Lefebvre.
Lefebvre battling down in the corner. 1-on-2 for him. He's alone. Gilder comes in. Puck squirts past him, I should say. There's Morrison.
That was awesome.
That was great.
There you go. Shoot.
Foul ball.
That got deflected and almost just rolled in.
It was kind of an off-speed pitch. Falvo didn't get a clean shot on it, but it threw off the goalie's reaction and still almost made its way under the leg pad.
Come on, boys. God, we feel like we're due here. We're getting some nice pressure.
I felt like we stepped it up there on that last shift.
Oh. All right, out of the zone, back in.
All right, Charlie Gleason working behind the net. He has the puck stolen from him by number 12. But Balo comes in and does the same. Gets it around to Griffin Moen.
There you go. Go.
He will just scoop it up ahead to Lindholm.
Attaboy, Lindy. Good battle, Lindy.
Lindy's sticking with it. Balo comes away.
Oops.
Lindy loses his stick. Duluth with the puck, but unable to clear the zone.
Go.
Still in there. But Balo's still chasing. Looks like he's out of gas. And they wave off the ice. And I don't know if Griffin should have had that. I think that may have been
pretty tough. Yeah. Oops.
I know that's a judgment call, but regardless, play continues. Nice pass in front.
What a
great diving save.
I don't know if that was a save, but
it
looked we're off the side of the net, but
great effort by Smollett.
Yeah, I mean, wow. There you go. Stay with that, Glees.
Nice poke check by Griffin.
Oh.
And Lindy will send it down. He will ice it. That's going. Icing wave tough there, too.
Look out. We got these guys. There you go. Good line change.
I'm not sure why that wasn't icing.
Yeah, I'm not either. Above my hockey IQ.
No, we're going to have to revisit the rule book.
Oh boy, there you go.
Oh,
yeah, a little high.
Yep. Joing took one on the chin on his check. He seemed to recover and is battling.
Oh, we're gonna get a penalty on the Hornets.
I think Tanner Holman.
Oh, I missed that one.
Called for what looked like a cross check. We'll see if that is indeed the signal. Couldn't quite hear him. I don't know if you were able to pick it up.
No.
All right, 2 minutes, 26 seconds in the second period. Power play for Duluth. Tanner Holman in the box. Slashing was the call. We just got the announcement. Is that our first announcement of the morning? I don't know that the PA has been...
It's the loudest. I've heard them very softly calling the goals.
A lot going on behind the net. You got Tanner Holman and a Duluth player. Wow, Holman's in the box. That was Morrison battling back there. They just call a high stick on Morrison. So we'll face it off.
High stick's not a bad thing to, you could let your opponent touch the puck first, but in this case, we get a line change and a face-off. I mean, it's a good call by Navo just to go tap that puck and get some fresh legs out there. Not like the NHL where you're heading to the box.
No. So 1:20 remaining on the penalty kill for Edina. Oh, number 2 with a great shot there, but a great chance, I should say. His shot went wide left. Let's see if Falbo can manufacture a shorthanded goal as he has done previously this season. Edina just needing some offense. Only 1 goal in the last 5 periods of hockey.
Nice job. Taking the puck away and getting it deep. 41 seconds left on the PK.
Griven with the poke check.
There you go.
Oh. Careful for Falbo. He gets driven into the boards by 17.
Like in the back.
Check from behind. Not called there. And Edina clears the zone. We're now under 10 seconds on the Hornet penalty kill.
God, this guy's got some speed.
Oh. Almost a trip there on Falbo. Shot for number 8. As Holman's out of the box. So both teams at full strength.
Good penalty kill, guys.
5-on-5 hockey.
24 seconds left here.
24.3 seconds left in the second period. Then we will take a break and clean the ice.
There you go. Let's get a rush going here. Balo puts it in. Skips over. There you go.
That puck clears the zone. We've got our defensive tandems back together. So Tanner Holman and Koretsky at the end of the second period. We stand at 3 goals for Duluth, 1 for Edina. The Hornets now only 1 goal in the last 5 periods of hockey after a strong offensive start to the tournament. Things have slowed down on the scoreboard for Edina, and we have a little goalie smack talk going on right there. Did you see that?
Was that what I saw?
Not sure what their beef would be.
This coach is. I remember this coach. He's. We'll just say he's not classy. He's not very classy.
He's vocal.
Yeah. He's a lot of F-bombing in Braemar the last time we played him.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
He kind of looks like Jesse Pinkman, if you've ever watched Breaking Bad.
Love Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he does. He kind of looks like Pinkman. He's got the hood up and just saying.
But,
it's kind of a look.
But I liked Jesse. Jesse was kind of an endearing character.
You're right. Yeah, he's kind of a tortured soul that you wanted to root for, and
but can't get out of his own way.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Very tragic.
Well, hopefully this guy is tragic after the third period. But for now, he and his Duluth Bruins have a 3-1 lead.
All right, we'll be right back.
whatever illness we'll give to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sharing. What are shoulders up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Shoulders up.
Okay. So,
The younger.
Am I conducting the interview?
oh, yeah. Yeah. By all means. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Thank you guys for joining us so much. We're lucky enough to have 3 hockey moms with us in between the second and third period of the third place game. Why don't we just start here? If you could just say your name, your son's name, and his number.
Okay. Michelle Lefebvre. My son Henry is number 10.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle. And we have to speak loudly. This mic is not the best.
And there's elderly people watching.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Heather Lund. My son is Carter. He's number 4.
Okay.
Molly Schmidt. My son is Will, number 33.
Okay, thank you so much. And Molly, it should be noted, has done a wonderful job organizing our tournament this weekend. A lot of logistics, some great meals. So thank you very much for all of that. Let's start with the game. I feel like the boys are struggling. Who wants to take this one?
Michelle is the one that really.
Michelle's kind of a hockey mind.
I just think they're a little slow today. I
Yeah.
kind of feel like I'm watching Kyle Anderson slow-mo.
Okay.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Bringing in the basketball reference. And so hopefully they can fire it up a little bit.
It feels like we're not a morning team. I'm sure that has nothing to do with our night activities.
Our exploits.
So,
Or does it?
Heather, what does Edina need to do here in the third period to generate some offense and turn this thing around?
Well, we stopped by the locker room and bought them all some Red Bulls. So I'm hoping that
helps,
Just-
right?
Yeah.
just like a little energy kick.
It's just little hugs and kisses from the moms.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
it's
And then-
probably hugs and kisses more than the stimulants.
And then Claire went in and used some of her Irish language to
Perfect.
get them motivated.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Irish wisdom.
Irish wisdom.
Motivational speaker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love that Claire. I don't know why when she swears, when she drops an F-bomb, let's say, it comes across with a charm with the Irish accent.
Almost,
Yeah.
Right?
So Molly, keeping it clean, what words of encouragement? What if you were Coach Borgie here? What would you be saying in the locker room?
I'd be like, go ring that bell.
Ring that bell.
Take it to the net. Let's pop in some goals. With that said, I'm a goalie mom.
Yes.
I'm waiting for bad things to happen.
Okay.
And we'll start today.
And you're a positive person.
I am a positive person, but let me tell you what. We've got to get it on the net. We've got to beat that goalie down.
It's
There's
playing
a
well.
lot of game left.
I like
feel really, really good about
Well,
It's going to beat
Yeah.
that goalie down. You heard that. I like that.
this has been a wonderful intermission feature. Thank you so much for coming over and entertaining our 6-7 viewers, as well as me and Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, final words. You guys get the final say.
Anyone we know out there? Go
Yeah.
Hornets.
We're all safe and accounted for, and we'll be home soon. All right. Thank you. Good job.
All right, and we're on.
Here we go. Hopefully everybody enjoyed our in-between period guests, our intermission guests. Thank you to Michelle Lefebvre, Heather Lund, and Molly Schmidt for joining us. Some stellar insight from the minds of hockey moms.
I think we should call it the Elite Hockey Mom segment.
I like that. I like that a lot. They are elite. Edina has not been elite so far in this game, so opportunity to turn that around. Oh no. And that is not the way you do it. Number 2 with just the slow motion puck that rolled right past Evan Smolik. 4-1 Duluth. 37 seconds into the third period. Edina coming out looking for momentum, and the opposite happened. So 4-1 Duluth Bruins. Edina now really with its work cut out for it here for the rest of the third period.
Shot. Okay. You hear the parents imploring, pick it up, boys. That was a good way to start. Off the face-off, quick shot on net. We do need a little energy.
Yeah. We need energy in the building, energy on the ice, energy on the broadcast. Maybe we're the ones that need the Red Bulls.
Hey, we all got to be accountable for ourselves. Yeah,
It's a good point to
it's a good point.
Reviews.
We are. It's back where we started.
Accountability.
Yep. You need to be responsible for your own development. There you go. There we go.
For some reason, sometimes that message doesn't resonate with teenage boys.
No. Oh!
There we go. Joing was ready for that hit.
Yeah. Oh!
Wow.
Jeez.
Great chance there for number 7. And Smolik really played that well. That shot went wide,
yep.
But Smolik didn't give him anything to work with, so it doesn't go down as a save, but credit Evan for not giving up another goal and making this a 5-1 game and essentially putting it on a wrist. Nolovsky, his shot off the post. You can hear the
boys yelling.
No, those are the Edina parents saying that that's a goal because it went off the post. I think referring to the Duluth goal that they thought went off the post, was credited for a goal. I respectfully disagree with their opinion, but I don't think they want to hear that right now. There's Carter Lund and Balo and Lefebvre all trying to get it, but it's 5. Comes away with the puck.
Good stick there.
Crossing pass, and here comes Balo. He dumps it into the zone. Lund is trailing. Battle in front of the net.
Oh, juicy. Nobody there, though.
Puck slowly rolled across the slot.
Yeah, goalie didn't have a stick. What's going on? Something's happening here.
Do we have a...
We got a guy down there. Can't see him.
I'm not sure if Killen is
he's getting
going
harassed.
to the box for that.
He's getting
Looks
harassed
like he is.
by the bench, and he's going Killen.
So Conrad Killen
going to the sin bin.
Took down number 5 on Duluth right in front of the Edina bench. And Killen goes to the box. So Duluth with an opportunity to extend its lead. Power play for the Bruins at the 12:38 mark of the third period. Couldn't hear on the PA what the penalty was.
It's total mushmouth situation.
Yeah. A very soft-spoken PA announcer. Not the quality you're looking for in your public address announcer. But that's what we have to work with here. Hornets on the penalty kill. LaFave and Morrison making number 12 pay for being in the slot. 17 with a chance. Couple of good chances for the Bruins. Smolik with the stop.
It's all right.
Gilder up to head to Falbo.
Come on, ref.
Ref blew the whistle on icing call. He quickly recognized his mistake, but Edina frustrated that their possession was ruled dead, and that gives Duluth a chance to get all of its skaters into the defensive zone.
You know, we should really be harassing the ref for that, right? You know, a lot more yelling, you know.
I would be...
I'm kidding, obviously.
It's not helpful.
I really get a kick out of that. So far, none of that in this game.
Right.
These parents have all been there before.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It would have been more frustrating had it been a really strong opportunity for Edina.
Or a close game, maybe.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, good.
Tanner Holman.
Thank you, Tanner.
Clearing that puck away. Zebras are people too. Do you remember that show? Old school, before the NFL pregame shows. I think that was a WCCO TV
Zebra
segment.
Yeah, zebras are human too. I do remember that.
Zebras are human too.
The guy was like Steve something.
Yeah, I do remember him reffing one of my high school football games, and I was almost starstruck. I was like, hey, I see you on Sunday mornings. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was like a Vikings pregame show, and they would do a Zebras are people too segment, and the precursor to now having the rules official who's on basically every NFL broadcast, right? And they're always going to him for an interpretation of a rule or a call or a review.
You know, one of my favorite, since we're on the topic, one of my favorite advertising campaigns of football as a child was "You Make the Call." You remember that?
Yes.
I don't remember. It was IBM, I think. IBM presents You Make the Call.
Oh.
And it was and they were brain teasers, every single one of them. I remember watching those with my dad and getting into some debates with them, you know.
That's good stuff.
It is.
So zebras are people too. We're going back a couple minutes now. Referee made a mistake on the icing call on the penalty kill, which the penalty is over, by the way. That has expired while Jesse and I go back into 80s NFL television. So Hornets are at full strength and battling in the offensive zone. Charlie Gleason, wrist shot over join stick. He was out front looking for a deflection. Carter Lund on the far boards. Down to Griffin Moen. Wrist shot off the stick, up and off the glass. Moen again, almost the same spot. His wrist shot again off another Duluth defensive stick. And the Bruins clear the zone.
Oh, good evasive maneuver, Gleason.
Charlie Gleason skating it in.
Oh.
Wow, I thought that Balo was over the blue line and in the zone early, but no offsides call.
I would just love to know how many shots on goal, or what the shots on goal situation, because here's another instance where we're just kind of keeping the puck, we're keeping the pressure on, we're keeping the puck down here, and just not getting nothing to show for it, you know?
I would guess that Edina has outshot Duluth. I would argue that Duluth has had more quality chances.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
All right, Conrad Killen. He's got Balo. He's trying to get it across. He does. Oh, and Balo not able to get a clean shot off. Nice job by number 20. Just able to bother Balo just enough to prevent him from getting a clean shot on that off that pass from Conrad Killen.
What's going on here?
I'm not clear, but it looks like we've got a penalty, and we'll have a power play for Edina. So here is a chance for the Hornets to get on the board and cut into that lead. 8:25 to go in the third period. Lefebvre across to Falbo. His shot stopped. And Lefebvre will gather it in the neutral zone. He's our only defenseman on this first line for the power play. The only true defenseman. Conrad Killen trying to decide what to do. He and Lefebvre switch spots. Killen goes down to Falbo. Oh! Gilder tried to go through his legs, but
goalie, no stick.
It went wide. Goalie's stick is behind the net.
Oh, no.
So a great chance there.
Was,
but Duluth able to clear, and their goalie picks up his stick. So he is now fully equipped for the oncoming Edina rush. Killen's shot, knocked him back. Oh! Rebound just under Gilly's stick. Some opportunities here for that. Oh, wow. That's a really dangerous hit. Not good, not good.
Okay.
Yep. Gilder goes after number 9.
Really
that was bad. Falbo went head first.
Moving around.
He's okay. He's okay. He's getting up, which is good to see. Wow. Whew. I think at a minimum that's going to be a 2 and 10.
Refs discussing it.
Looks like we've got a medic from the tournament coming out to talk to Falbo and just make sure he's okay. That was, that was scary.
Yeah, no way.
You just heard Jack Falbo yell, "I'm fine," and he smiles, so that's good. Thankfully, that looked worse than it was. So we have 2 players in the box for Duluth. I assume one is there to serve. Now we're just determining what the exact penalties and times are going to be. Although we have 56 seconds remaining on the previous power play, so I'm jumping ahead thinking that second player was going to serve.
That's right.
Let's see what happens. I'll stop speculating, and we'll just wait for the ruling that we won't be able to hear from the PA. All right, I'm going to speculate. The door is open, so I think we're going to get another player in the box there.
Which is a minimum 2 and 10, then.
I think that's a 5.
Let's see if we can hear the refs talk to the coaches here.
And that was one of those penalties where just the collective air went out of the building. Everybody gasped. You hate to see that. There's a reason there are stiff penalties for that, because you need that out of the game. That can have some very dire consequences.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, so that makes me think it's going to be a 2 and 10, but I think that should be a 5.
2 and 10, confirmed. Just heard him.
There we go.
So let's just play greedy here for a second. A goal. So we got 56 seconds of 3 on 5. If we can get a goal in before the first 56 clicks, that's advantageous to us, right? Or doesn't it matter?
Absolutely. Of course it does.
We'll get one guy out.
You want to get greedy. You want to get a couple power play goals. You want the first one to come in that first 56 seconds, so you still have a one-man advantage for the second power play.
And they're still talking over there to the scorer's table. Giving them instructions, I'm imagining.
I think that's... So 7:21 is when number 2 went into the box. I don't know if we have overtime, so maybe they're just talking about when that 10-minute penalty would expire. But
okay.
Well, let's
Here we
see
go.
if this is where the comeback starts for Edina. We are live. 7:18 to go, by the way, in the third period. Charlie Gleason tied up on the boards. He's going to skate in again. Has a little bit of a lane. Couldn't get it through. Holman at the point. He and Morrison are... Nolovsky couldn't find it. Duluth able to clear the zone.
Come on, guys. 25 seconds.
Back come the Hornets.
There you go.
Morrison.
Good protect. Good protect. Look. There you go.
Oh, great chance.
Oh. Joyner not quite able to get a handle on it.
Nope.
For the quick shot. Wisely.
Joyner hung on to it there. Morrison across. There we go.
Oh, we did it with 6
That's
seconds.
what we want. That's what we wanted. Okay. So, power play goal for Edina. That was Luke Joying off the pass from Morrison. 6 seconds were remaining on the first penalty. So 5-on-3 is over. We now have 5-on-4 for 1 minute and 11 seconds. 4-2 Edina trailing. 6:31 to go. So the Hornets have 1 minute and 11 seconds with a man advantage to cut this 2-goal lead down to 1. Falbo back on the ice, so that is a good thing to see. He skates the puck into the zone. He's got Gilder.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Clearing pass intercepted by Killen.
Oh, dang.
But it goes down behind the Edina net. That's Lefebvre, son of our intermission guest, Michelle Lefebvre. Gilder drops it back to Balo. Oh, through Lefebvre's skates, and
shoot.
Edina has to clear the zone again. 30 seconds to go now on the power play. Gilder goes behind the back to Killen, to Balo, to Gilder. Loose puck in front. Everybody's slapping at it.
Oh, Killen tries to head it.
I'm not sure what that was about. It wasn't effective.
It was fun. That's what that was, though. Is Killen a soccer player? I mean, he's Irish, so I'm assuming
Irish.
He played for...
I mean, you kind of have to be, don't you?
I think so.
Although, the Irish, I think we have some Killen family members tuning in, right? Big rugby. You've got the, I think it's the Six Nations taking place right now. That's a big rugby tournament. You had the World Cup just a few months ago. And then Gaelic football. That's a big one.
I don't know anything about Gaelic football.
I don't.
I mean, I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to know a lot about it either. Backhanded chance. Power play is over. So Duluth at full strength. 4-2. Duluth. 5 minutes to go now in the third period. So the Hornets will really need to turn it on.
Oh, ice. Yeah,
there's the icing call.
Not to keep coming back to this, but what's going on here with this game and all the games really makes me thankful for Judy Goodman. You know why? Because when we host an Edina tournament, there is someone required to play music. Someone is required to count shots on goal. Someone is required.
Harry Koreski.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah. No, there's the atmosphere in the arenas.
Yeah, and she makes sure that happens.
Judy,
and that's what you want. I mean,
Judy
we're all
great.
here to have fun, and that just adds to the ambiance.
Judy keeps the trains running on time, and she's done it for many years.
She keeps it classy.
She does a great job.
There you go.
And by the way, in those tournaments, if you just go, say, straight to the penalty box for your shift and you don't report in, you'll hear about it. You know, you are required to report in, I think, 15, 20 minutes before your shift starts. And if you don't go to the office, there will be a talking to.
Yep.
Joying, trying to let his stick do the talking there. He was stopped point blank.
There you go.
Good chance for Koretsky.
Uh-oh.
That sets up 17.
Uh-oh.
Gretzky tried to shoot before he had the puck. It reminds me of NFL wide receivers that try to run before they've actually caught the pass.
It's exactly the same phenomenon,
right?
I believe.
Oh. You're thinking of your next step.
Yeah, just a split second before you should, you know?
Right.
Yep.
Number 8 did something similar there. He collides with Edina's number 8. You had 8-on-8 crime right at the red line.
Big hit on Fuentes. Oh, there we go.
Fuentes. There we go.
Belo. Oh, shit. I hope I got that on camera. I think it was up in the upper corner. I was busy watching Fuentes.
Well, give Fuentes credit.
Yeah,
he really took a hard hit
he did.
to get that puck up ahead to Belo.
And here we go.
So, all right, get ready for these next 3 minutes, 12 seconds. 4-3 Duluth. Edina starting to wake up, have some smiles, have some energy.
Deep. There you go. Go get that.
There's Belo. He's got killing if he can get there. But a good back check by number 7 for Duluth.
There you go. Oh.
Gleason really got lucky he didn't get called for interference. Gleason just dropped a kid who was skating back there, and he just did it very subtly with the shoulder.
Oh,
now he's going to try and do it on the offensive end, but
oh man,
couldn't get enough on his backhand. Griffin Mullen from the point. Let's go. Slips it in. Griffin Mullen ties this game up with 2 minutes and 29 seconds in the third period. And we got a broken stick on the Duluth side.
Look at the boys.
Yeah, Edina letting them hear about it. We've got things in disarray on the Duluth side.
Well, that was an expensive.
Yeah, mom and dad are not going to be happy about the $300 stick break.
Yeah, just slamming it on the half board there.
A lot of chirping, a lot of noise. I'm not sure what the refs are still talking about here.
Look at Smoley over there. He's like talking to some new friends. What do we got?
I don't know. The refs were talking. I don't know what.
I don't know what
the
exactly
Duluth players
happened.
were objecting to.
Something.
I think they were. I suspect they were claiming that Edina had a player in the crease.
Oh.
But the officials did not buy that argument. So we are all tied up here, 4-4. Griffin's goal is good.
I have to admit, I didn't see it go in because he was about to get creamed, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden the puck went in.
There definitely was some activity down low.
Yeah.
You know, so Griffin's shot benefited from whether it was a screen or just whatever was taking place there. I didn't get a clean look if our skater was in the crease. All right.
Okay.
Buckle up.
2:29.
2:29. We're all tied up at 4.
Here we go. Boys with a little new.
There's some energy. There's some frustration. There's some fast skating taking place. I think this is going to be fun. Yeah, you can hear the boys. Morrison brought it in, but the puck had cleared the blue line. Clock is still running. A couple of extra seconds ran off there. I think they will put those seconds back on. It was just a handful, maybe 4 or 5. Lots of chatter, lots of chirping going on, and you can hear it in the empty Amsoil Arena.
Nice.
Icing call. That will bring it back into Duluth's defensive zone. So Edina with a chance if it can win this draw. 1 minute 52 seconds to go. We're all tied at 4. Do you know the playoff format? for
I do not.
overtime? Do we just go right to a shootout? Is there an overtime period?
It's a good question.
We got to decide third place. Well, Edina certainly wants to decide this in regulation.
Oh.
And that was Lindy getting tackled by number 7. No call. Edina maintains possession. Gilder on the far side. Over to Lefebvre. His shot.
Oh.
Rebound right in front for Lindholm. Morrison.
Whoops, sorry.
Pope checks it in.
Sorry, folks at home. I'm getting excited too.
You're so enamored, you're watching with your eyes, not the camera.
All right.
Another icing call. 13 just took a little swat at Lefebvre.
Yeah, so what was that?
Really getting chippy. 13 not happy with the chirping.
Well,
Edina clearly in Duluth's heads right now.
Let's put one in, guys.
118. There we go. 118. 4-4. Morrison. And Nolovsky on the boards. Nolovsky keeps it in the zone, sends it down. Lund chases.
Get that. Nice job.
Nice job at the point. Lefebvre keeping it in. So you got Lund in front. He now joins in the corner. And here comes Duluth, 1-0, number 17. He had a really nice goal earlier. But Lefebvre defends.
Here you go.
And here comes Joing.
Oh!
Luke Joing took a big hit. He's okay. He shakes that off.
Oh. Lukey. That's too bad.
Yeah, I think Joing's going to go to the box for a trip as we're in the final seconds of the third period. There's the whistle. 18.7 seconds to go. Morrison's going too.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. That's not helpful.
What's this coach doing? The coach just ran all the way across the ice.
Yeah, I don't know what
Jesse
is going on there.
Pinkman. He's leaving. Jesse Pinkman has left the building.
That was weird. Yeah,
well, that was super weird.
You did have a moment where you thought he was going after Morrison.
I did. I was wondering.
You were concerned.
I was concerned.
That was strange.
I was concerned for him, not for Morrison.
Well, and I don't
but
know.
Pinkman could be packing heat. I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, he might come back. Now, there's a tunnel behind their bench, but I assume that just goes to Duluth's locker room, which we wouldn't have access to.
No,
so
here comes Pinkman.
I don't know what's coming back. What does he have there?
It looks like a knife. Just kidding.
Maybe
it's a blade. It's a blade.
Right.
We got an equipment situation here. That's a stressful one.
Yeah. Well, we also have a situation where Edina has 2 players in the box with minors. So Duluth will have a 5-on-3 advantage for 18.7 seconds. I don't know if we have an overtime period or just a shootout, but if it's overtime, those penalties will carry over into overtime.
They do, yeah.
So,
well, we're keeping it fresh here for our viewers at home. Never a dull moment.
Yeah, this one's been interesting. Can we go down to you can see on the Duluth bench, we've got equipment repair taking place for the goalie. Yeah, I think we're installing a new skate blade. So a slight delay in the action. We've had a little bit of everything this game.
We really have. Hornets congregating over here. We got Falbo, Lefebvre, and Navo. Excellent choices all around for the 3-on-5 kill.
Yeah.
We just got to get through 18 seconds, and then we'll see what happens.
Let's hope it's not more than that, but we will find out. Let's hope we get to find out.
That's right.
All right, so we have some time, a break in the action. You and I did a little research in between periods after our Hockey Mom interview, and UMD, one of the founding members of the NCHC. Interestingly enough, UMD has not won a conference title, but they've won 2 national titles during the time that NCHC has existed. I believe I mentioned that they had a very good team in 2020. Frozen Four was canceled that year because of COVID. Scott Perunovich was their Hobie Baker winner in 2020. So they won a title in 18, won a title in 19, had the Hobie Baker Award winner in 2020, another strong squad. They were, I think, had visions of a potential three-peat.
That's right.
But that was knocked out because of
they had a very strong team
due to COVID, as they say.
You know, when they were back in the Frozen Four, I'd forgotten about this, so I saw it on the banner in 2021. I mean, that was a remarkable run for the Bulldogs.
That's right. That's right. So championships in 18-19, no Frozen Four in 20. Bulldogs make it back to the Frozen Four in 21. So, yeah, as strong of a run as you can have over those 3-4 years.
Here we go.
Here we go. Edina needs to hold here for 18 seconds. We just need to poke that puck away. Lefebvre over in the corner. Falbo getting down. 5 seconds to go. Shot, clear, and that'll take it.
Wow.
To the end of the third period. Let's
now what?
Let's see what our format is here. Nobody's coming out of the box. That tells me we may have an overtime period.
Well, they're letting the Duluth player out. Or maybe his 10-minute is over. Or I think they're letting the boys out of jail. I mean, it's a period change. What's that over there on the ice?
I don't know what we had. We had something coming in from one of the boxes there. I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Or why. Or how.
It came from up above. I see.
Yeah, there are some kids up in the.
See some troublemakers up there.
Those darn kids.
Yeah, some darn kids.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, I think someone found a stuffed animal and just thought they should throw that from the rafters of Amsoil Arena. So we still don't know what the format's going to be. Is this a shootout? Do we have an overtime period first? I see 5 minutes on the clock, so that tells me we're going to play 5 minutes of hockey, and Duluth will start it with a 2-man advantage for 1 minute and 42 seconds.
So I wouldn't call what just happened an improbable comeback, because we're certainly talented enough for that. But that was pretty exciting. I mean, we were down 4-1 with 5 minutes left. I mean, that all right?
Yeah.
That all happened.
Yeah.
In the back third of the third period.
And you really felt that Duluth was unraveling. They gave up a couple goals. There was some frustration. A player broke a stick. And Edina with some late penalties here in the third period that are going to swing that momentum back to Duluth's side. So as we mentioned, 1 minute 42 to go with a 2-man advantage for Duluth. 1 minute 42 to go on the two penalties. Morrison enjoying in the box, so Lefebvre, Falbo, and Nolovsky will have their work cut out for them for the first part of this penalty kill.
Hey, we're getting our money's worth up here.
Yeah.
In Duluth, you know.
This has been a fun one. Let's see what happens next.
Falbo there you go. Falbo just causing people to make decisions they don't want to make. Trolling, waiting for someone to make a mistake. There you go.
There we go. Nolovsky.
That helps.
Clears the puck. Five-minute overtime period, by the way. We are now at 4 minutes, 25 seconds.
Oh. There you go.
5-on-3 for Duluth. Number 3 with a shot up front, but Smolik with the glove save. And the clock is still running. Clock!
It might be running time. It might be a running time.
Well,
the running time? Running time, overtime. That's,
even with the penalties?
Yeah, that's a lot of tournaments will do that. That's not uncommon.
Well, that's helpful to Edina with the
our advantage.
Yeah, so the clock keeps running. The penalties keep on running down. We're now at 30 seconds remaining on the 2 penalties for Edina, 5 on 3. The running time helps kill those. Another glove save by Smolik. Great glove save because that's going to bring the end of the penalties.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if these guys can come out of the box until the puck is dropped on the faceoff. Yeah. So as soon as the penalty ends, the door will open. Okay.
Right now.
So both guys are going to stay on the ice. They're going into the zone. Even strength hockey. You can see Joinger and Morrison. Puck clears the zone. That's over the blue line.
Oh, man. That was a...
Joing thought he had a breakaway.
That was a lucky break for Duluth on that one.
Yep. So the game
now it's
clock...
4-on-4. So
now we go to 4-on-4.
That's,
okay.
Another common overtime rule in the tournament.
As we mentioned, game clock still running. It's now at 2 minutes 40 seconds here in OT. Edina catching a break as the puck gets caught on the referee's skates there.
Uh-oh. There you go. There you go.
Morrison. Holman to Falbo. Wrist shot.
Oh,
and Duluth covers it up. Great chance for Falbo.
Falbo.
Really nice stop by Duluth's goalie there.
Yeah.
Excellent chance for Edina. And Falbo not able to bury it.
That was a jailbreak. Falbo's so good at that.
Some fresh legs on the ice. Balo and Killen now coming on for Edina. Balo will take the face off. Duluth wins the draw. Sends it up ahead. 17 off to the races. Harry Koretsky there.
Oh, kept in.
Gleason tries to clear. Doesn't get it over the blue line. Blocker save for Smolik.
Get that, Harry. There you go.
Duluth with possession. 1 minute 30 seconds remaining in this overtime period.
Good block.
Puck across, stays in.
Another good block.
Off of Balo's shin guard there. Balo's got it now.
There you go.
A little touch to Killen. He misses, but here comes Harry.
Come on, Harry.
Harry's got Balo.
Tries to release.
Gleason to Balo, and Duluth is going to send it. Smolik's got to play the puck.
56 seconds.
Under a minute to go.
Comes Conrad. He shoots. Save. 45 seconds.
For Duluth. 45 seconds. I think Duluth is going to take as much time as possible to delay this face-off in their zone.
Now, question is, what happens after this?
I would expect we go to a shootout. You think we might go to a second overtime?
Might be a second, even shorter overtime. Kept in, Joinger.
Number 7.
And that'll do it.
Number 7 is Gimping. He blocked the shot there, and
that hurt.
Took one for the team. Absolutely.
That's
going to do it. Off slowly.
We got 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's going to kill the overtime period.
Get lined up, guys.
Oh.
Almost got that to Griff's forehand. Off the face-off, just missed it. Okay, now what?
Well, I see period 5 now up on the board.
Okay. So we are moving to the second phase of overtime. 5 minute 3-on-3 I just heard.
Okay.
Woo. Also running time, assuming.
So we just had 5 minutes of 4-on-4. Now we're going to go to 5 minutes of 3-on-3.
It's a big sheet of ice for 3-on-3. It's a possession game.
And then the shootout, I
more.
guess, is 1-0.
Yeah.
We'll just keep counting down.
Looks like we're going to roll with Falbo, Gilly, and Lefebvre, perhaps.
It'll be interesting to see the lineups here.
Mm-hmm. Coach is boys are at rapt attention. Coach is holding court down there.
If you're Borgie, do you have one defenseman on each line? So Lefebvre being the true defenseman here.
You know, you'll. I would sure think you would. You want to have someone out there that has those instincts.
Yep.
You know, that's going to be thinking that way.
All right, Gilder, Lefebvre, and Falbo on the ice for Edina. 3-on-3 hockey for 5 minutes. Our second overtime double OT thriller from Amsoil Arena. 4-4, Duluth and Edina. Who will get to 5 in period 5? Let's find out. Duluth starts. And they will take their time.
There we go. There we go.
Falbo's got Gilder on the other side.
Oh!
Falbo's shot rebound was right there for Gilly, but he just couldn't get a clean shot off. Gilder went into the boards hard, but he's okay now battling for the puck, and it's Duluth with possession. And Bruins are offsides.
I tell you, this is tricky. You know, you watch NHL. This is tricky for them. You know,
right?
You want to hold on to the puck. It's just totally abnormal.
And these guys don't play this. No, NHL, you practice it because you play it regularly.
That's right.
These guys don't do 3-on-3 hockey, other than when they were younger.
On a tiny sheet of ice.
Kind of coming up, doing this over at Hat Trick.
Right.
We got a battle over there with Killen and number 5.
Oh, look out. We got a rush here.
Yep, Duluth comes away with the puck. Opportunity for the Bruins. Glove saved by Smolik. Second save by Smolik. 2 chances there for Duluth.
There we go.
And the puck gets past Duluth. Killen off to the races. Duluth had 2 men there. Balo, poke check to keep it in the zone. Yeah, you can see players from both sides not quite sure. Should I be aggressive? Should I forecheck? Do I come back? Dump pass to number 5. Great stop by Smolik.
That was a good play by Duluth. I mean, that guy just streaked in, and woof. Okay, here we go. Joinger, Navo, and Gleese on the ice for the Hornets. 2:52 left, so quite a bit of time. Go Gleason.
Gleason up the far boards. He is racing. Gleason with a chance here. Charlie
Gleason
buries it up top, and Edina completes the comeback.
How fun was that?
5-4 in the second overtime, and that is a third-place celebration you don't get to see too much. But that one feels good. Great comeback. Fun win. Fun game. Had to pay $10 for parking, and I think I got my money's worth.
Oh man, but keeping an eye on these boys as the Duluth team skates off.
Yep, that's a smart move.
Worth my $10 parking fee. That's good.
That was fun, and that makes for a better drive home as we all load up the car and head south down I-35.
Good work, fellas.
Well, that was good, and some good handshakes here.
Yeah.
Number 5 for Duluth coming over, and you know what? All these guys, right? They're all kind of the same ilk.
They are.
They're playing hard. They like to talk a little bit. They like to, give the other guy a hack every now and then. But when the game is over, shake hands and go your separate ways.
100%.
Well, Jesse, this was
Ryan.
fun.
Sure was.
Great way to end it.
Sure was. Fun weekend in Duluth, and thanks everyone for tuning in, and thank you, Ryan, for keeping us all entertained.
Thank you for putting it all together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a great day,
Hornets
everyone.
win.